Hello, ninth graders. Welcome to this video. Oh, my video is not actually showing. There I am. Okay, so we are going to talk about finding the slope through 2 points. Now, we need to know our slope formula. Our slope formula is as follows. Remember, slope is equal to our change in y over our change in x. And change in y, really, that can be found as our difference between y2 and y1, aka y2 minus y1. And our change in x is x2 minus x1. So our slope formula is y2 minus y1, over x2 minus x1. All right, let's find the slope between the points -12, 81 and 66, 30. So my first step is always going to be to label my points. So I'm going to label my points as x1, y1, because remember my points are always written x comma y. And this is just my first point. So I'm going to label it x1, y1. And then my second point, since this is my second point, I will name it x2, comma y2. Now I'm going to plug in these values in my formula. And my formula for slope has a fraction bar and 2 minus signs in it. And then I will fill in y2 is 30, minus y1 is 81, x2 is 66, minus x1 is -12. So now I'm going to simplify. 30 minus 81 is equal to -51. And then 66 minus -12, well, really, this is the same thing as 66 minus a negative is a big old plus sign. And 66 plus 12 is equal to 78. So my slope is equal to -51 over 78. So I'm going to type in -51 over 78 and hit submit. And I got it wrong. I made the mistake that y'all are going to make time and time and time again. You got to simplify your fractions. You got to simplify your fraction. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot to simplify my fraction. Simplify your fractions, y'all. -51 over 78. It looks like I can simplify a 3 out of this. So if I divide a 3 out of both 51 and 78, 51 divided by 3 is going to give me -51 divided by 3 is going to give me a -17, and a 78 divided by 3 is going to give me a 26. Simplify your fractions. That's important. It's a good thing I made the mistake in this video. I do get ahead of myself though sometimes. So don't get ahead of yourself. Don't forget to simplify your fractions. So our first step is to label our points. Our second step is to fill in the formula. Your third step is to simplify. Let's try another one. Oh, okay. Big numbers. So let's, as a reminder, write out our slope formula. So slope is equal to our change in y over our change in x. Our change in y would be the difference between our two y values, y2 minus y1 over our change in y, which would be x2, our change in x, excuse me, which would be x2 minus x1. First step, label our points. So our 2 points are 100, 15 and 1, 93. So I'm going to go ahead and label my points. 100 would be x1, 15 would be y1, 1 would be x2, 93 would be y2. Now I'm going to set up my formula. We're going to have a big old fraction bar with a minus on the top and the bottom. Our y2 is 93. I'm just going to go ahead and start filling it in. Minus my y1 is 15. My x2 is 1. Minus my x1 is 100. Now 93 minus 15 is equal to 78. I just am putting in the calculator to double check myself because I made a mistake last time. So 93 minus 15 is 78. And then 1 minus 100 I know is negative 99. All right, can I simplify this fraction? I notice it's not divisible by 2. Let me see if 78 is divisible by 3. It is. So I'm going to divide both my numerator and my denominator by 3. 78 divided by 3 is 26. And negative 99 divided by 3 is negative 33. I don't think that can simplify any further. So I'm going to type in negative 20. Oh, yeah, I can type in negative 26 divided by 33. Or I could type in 26 divided by negative 33. Fantastic. All right, let me know if you have any questions about this section. Make sure you are utilizing your slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and be careful. Make sure you simplify your fractions. Don't do what I did.